Hi everybody, welcome to phase 3. This has taken far too long, it shouldn't have taken this long to get here. I've had some monumental failures on PS4 over the last couple of weeks. For some strange reason, I kept getting to phase 3 and it would not let me carry on. The outpost, the third outpost that was supposed to reach, just wouldn't render in. It wouldn't appear anywhere, I couldn't do anything about it. I tried every little trick up my sleeve that I know about this game to get it to work. It wasn't having it. But we've had a hotfix over the last couple of days. We've had an update over the last couple of days that have fixed loads of bugs issues and things like that. So we're going to give it another go. So last night I sat down and I played through phases 1 and 2 really quick. Got through them all, made sure that we were going to be exactly where we were at the beginning of this video as to where we were last time when we left off. Followed the exact same thing that I did on the last 2 videos. So we're going to be right in line with what you guys are doing. I would imagine at this point most people have completed this already because it's such a quick phase to get through. Once you get through that first couple of phases, it's such a quick phase. But we're going to soldier on anyway, as is tradition. We're going to do it anyway, and we're going to do phase 3 today in this video. As you can see, we've got the local delicacies. We're going to be after some pearls of wisdom. We're going to also be after 3 aquatic creatures. You can actually do those on the first planet if you find yourself near water. I just thought I'd save them for the 3rd planet because we've got to be on there anyway to collect 8 plant life off this 3rd planet. So I thought, for the purposes of the video, it gives us something to do, doesn't it? So at the moment we're still on this planet. We haven't left yet. We've done everything we need to do and we're just about to set off to the 3rd rendezvous point. But just to give you a quick idea, look, I haven't really gone any more mental than we had in the last one. I have been collecting these build stations, so I'm leaving base computers behind, but I'm taking bases and I'm bringing them with me. I'm destroying my bases when I'm done so that I can regain my carbon and anything else that I've used. Like I say, just a quick recap, we've made sure that on that first planet we've gone and got ourselves loads of copper because it's going to be essential for what we're going to be doing. We've stocked up healthily on a few supplies and things, but at this point we're going to hit a turning point. Now if you've been scanning as much as you can on that first planet and getting as many units as you can, if you took those Albion pearls and you sold them, if you got rid of all the little things that were being given to you that you didn't need, you should have amassed a healthy amount of money. Now you're going to be going to these outposts, the archive outposts, colossal archives, and if you're going to go there, they've all got trade stations. So may I suggest from now on, with your money, you head out to the trade stations. Once you head out to the giant colossal archives once you get there. Obviously do your questline things that you need to do for the phase, but also check out their stock markets, see what they're selling, see what you can pick up, save you doing some mining, because obviously these planets as we're coming up, they're going to get harsher and harsher and harsher. That was a particularly harsh one. I know that the sentinel levels get worse and worse, and we do have to go to a planet yet with titan worms on it, because we are going to have to take on some worm babies. But for now, let's see if we can start. Let's see if the hotfix works, and let's head over to Outpost Gamma. I will see you all over there. Right, so good news, it rendered in. There it is, look. This is a trick I always do as well. Don't always land where it tells you to, where the marker is. It's an approximate location. It's going to send you a couple of 100 U's away from where you need to be, but if you want to conserve Starship launch fuel, you want to be landing on as many landing pads as you can. So this is what I always do. I always just sort of float around in the air a little bit around where the approximate location is, and then we can land and we can do our thing. We can go get our coordinates and we can go find where it is they want us to build on this bountiful sentinel hellhole. It looks beautiful, this planet, it really does, but it is proper sentinel heavy. But look at those trees. I love planets like this. Purple grass, brilliant. I suppose if you wanted to put your base down on this location, and then once you've completed the expedition, continue the save. You could always note the location of the glyphs, come back here in any mode that you want, and then you can take on a sentinel pillar, calm it down a bit, and you can go from there. But what we're interested in lies in the heart of the archive today. We are going after some coordinate plans. So let's have a jog over here. Might have a look at that terminal in a minute. I'll show you what I mean with buying things. But here we go. We're at Outpost Gamma. We've made it. Welcome to Utopia Outpost Gamma. Please identify yourself using this terminal. Complete planetary registration. Here we go. Are we verifying who we are? Login successful. Utopia thanks you for your prompt registration. I always want to say resignation. Please consult the supply drop to receive details of your next restoration assignment. So we have to ping that badge, and then we're going to have to open that badge to get the stuff that we need to ping the next badge. So there we go. We are now on the 3rd planet. So we'll collect that reward, which is going to give us the supply drop. Some pre-packaged pulse splitter unit. Not my favourite weapon, I will admit, but we do get 1,200 nanites, which we can use to buy things from these little outposts that we keep building. So let's just have a little look, sort ourselves out. Yeah, we know that's coming. Pulse splitter, I'll just pop it down there a second. That's our secondary weapon. So yeah, this is what we want, the Utopia supply drop. To support the workers valiantly toiling on the steep exposed mountains of planet New Sesto, the Utopia overseers are glad to supply this cache of vital goods. So we need to open the package, find our coordinates, have a flyover, and put down our 3rd base. What else did we get? Oh, we got some donuts that we can sell. That's 100,000 units. This is what I've been doing. Anything that I get food, I've been selling straight away. You can do what you want with it, to be fair, but to be honest, for the purpose of the expedition, sell it, get some money behind you, make your lives easy. Yeah, same with these fireworks, we'll get rid of them. But this is what we're after. The settlement coordinates. Right, so we'll plot the route. It's going to tell us roughly where they want us to go build. Oh, I've noticed something in this. All of the locations that they want you to go to, they're roughly near pre-established buildings and settlements. So let's just have a jog over here just before we go over to do what we're doing. So as you can see, each outpost that you come to is going to have one of these, and you're going to be able to buy and sell stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell our salty donuts for 100,000. And where are those fireworks? Are they not for sale, those fireworks? I don't like it, does it? Right, anyway, we've got 600,000, we're alright. So here we go, this is what I've been doing. We're going to buy some ferrite. Don't think we need any cobalt. I'm going to buy a microprocessor. I'm going to buy a magnetic resonator. I'm going to buy a couple of Starship launch fuels. And I'm going to buy all the phosphorus. They've got metal plating them alright, I can make that. Yeah. So that's going to leave me like this, look. So as you can see, I'm gathering technology just in case I need any of it. I don't know what I'm going to need, and crafting is a bit of a bitch on this, so I've just been doing that as a safety. We might not need it, I might be wasting my time, but hey ho, it is what it is. Let's get rid of them, we don't need them. But as you can see, collected a little bit more, stocked our supplies up again, and then we can move on. So we can say goodbye to Outpost Gamma. We don't need to be here anymore. We'll go save the game up, and then we'll head out to the next outpost. I got a right clunky ship this time. It's a right weird one to fly, that. 4th time in. Nice Sheesy's Gamble, or whatever it's called. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to head over to the restoration zone, and we will see you over there. Right, here we go. We're at the approximate location. There is a building off in the distance, but it seems a little bit far away. Maybe not. I don't know. What do you reckon? Should we go check it out? It's only the approximate location, that. So we might not want to be there. Keep your eye out for buildings and things like that. Like I say, little drop pod here, look. that's probably where it wants us to be. It's quite handy. You activate your ship's scanner and it'll show you little building markers like that, and it should, hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, fuck it up, run. Sentinels. Honestly, this is what this planet's like. It is just Sentinel mad. Absolutely Sentinel mad. But the good news is that we are in the right place. The Utopia assignment, rebuild planet New Sinestro. We can complete, and we've got our reward. We've landed exactly where we needed to be. We'll just wait for these bloody Sentinels to disappear. Honestly, this is why preparation is the key. So use your markers. Find where your buildings are that are near your points, because any time you are on planet surfaces, you are going to be bombarded. And this is the quickest way to do it. So all I did was I flew into space, I found my marker using my scanner once I'd hit the planet's surface again. Yeah, look, it's banged us right next to some collectibles over there that Sentinels guard. So, yeah, the least amount of time you can spend on the planet's surface, the better. So let's just jog back into our ship a little bit, because I think we need to make some chromatic metal. Do we need to make some chromatic metal, or have I got enough? Yeah, we need to make some chromatic metal, and I'd rather do that from the safety of the ship, to be fair. So, let's just set some chromatic metal off, and then what we'll do is we'll go into our expeditions tab and we'll unlock the next reward and see what it says. Leave a healthy amount going. That'll do us for a minute. Right, so we've just pinged assignment Gamma. That's going to give us a load more decoration stuff. Good way if you start in the game, actually, because this all costs Quicksilver, which you have to get from anomaly missions. So a really good way of picking up loads of stuff. What else did we get? Condensed carbon, some pre-packaged airburst engine units, and some pre-packaged cloaking device units. It's been random that the last couple of times I've done it, I haven't got cloaking device. Cloaking device is really handy because you can set it off. Excuse me. A bit of tea went down the wrong way then. You can set it off as you're on your multi-tool, and you can run past Sentinels invisible, and they don't know you're there. It's brilliant. So we'll just put the airburst on, give ourselves a little bit more jetpack steam, and then we will take the cloaking device. Thank you very much, and we use that. The cloaking device is brilliant. So let me show you it. It's fantastic. I don't know if anybody's ever seen one before, for those that haven't. So it's part of your multi-tool. You use the button at the top in the right, you'll see where it says switch, and you can switch between your different bolt casters and things like that. But on the left hand side of that, it'll say switch alternate. Obviously on your bolt caster it'll do that, but if you've just got your on your terrain manipulator it'll do that, but on your bolt caster or your mining beam it gives you your cloaking device. So what you do is you can get your cloaking device and you can press your L1 button and you can make yourself invisible. Now that is going to come in so handy, because these Sentinel planets are a bugger. We needed that. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Right, so let's have a look. We're building the base, aren't we? Sorry, I get distracted. Here we go. So let's get our chromatic metal. Chuck that in our exosuit. We've got that. And we can put down our base. Oh no, still haven't got enough chromatic metal. I forget how much chromatic metal these things take to build. Let me just do something. Let's just whack in another 200 and we'll do that. We'll get that. Yeah, again, like I say, you want to reduce the amount of time that you're spending on the surfaces of the planets if you can. The next one, you don't have much choice. You're going to have to be hunting for some Titan worm nests and things like that. You're going to have to do that. So the next planet, you are going to have it against you. But for the first two, just to avoid the Sentinels, if you can, little tricks like finding your ship markers, making sure that on the first planet you've stocked up on loads of supplies again. This is where it's all coming in handy. This is where it pays off. Because we're not having to run around and farm, we're not having to run around and do things like that, and all the time we're doing that. As you can see, I literally stepped a foot outside of my ship and I had a sentinel on my case. And I'd rather avoid it if I could, because I don't want to spend half the expedition digging holes in the ground. So here we go. We'll just ping this through. Claim the base. Build the base. Get the tab. And then we'll move on. Nice bit of water. Is that water? Looks like water, that, doesn't it? Just to the sort of like southeast of us, maybe. Let's have a look. Right, so it's going to ask us to do same again. So we're just going to take our timber floors. Same structure we've always built. Oh, I don't know what we're doing there. Again with the panels. Leave one as an entranceway to get in and out. And then again. If you're keeping the save and you're moving on after this and you want this to be a main save, then please feel free to knock some bases down that are really cool. I don't want to keep this save. I'll be moving back onto my legacy after this. So we need to upload this now. And then it's going to ask us to build another one of those stations. And then that's a few badges done. The portable exocraft research station blueprints required. Okay, so let's just let that ping. Let's get the blueprints we need. And then let's see what's going on. Portable exocraft research station plans, pre-packaged amplified cartridge unit, powerful underwater oxygen upgrade. Fine, I'll take that. We are going underwater. So again, you see, you need chromatic metal to build each one of these as well. So this is why it's a really good idea to stock up on it. So we'll just job in here and we'll pop it down. I really hope that we are going to see these in main game. I really do, because these are cool as. Obviously it's a research station. The only one we can build in the game at the moment is the one for base parts, but it's almost like each one of these, you get them all in a row. It's like having your own mini anomaly, because every single one of these is a station on the anomaly that you would go to research parts. And I really like the fact that they've all got these cool little hologram designs on top, and I would love to see them eventually work their way into main game, because we do get most things from expeditions come through on main games. For a long time I was worried that we weren't going to get the Titan worm babies, but now we've got the nests and everything. So let's, fingers crossed, let's hope. But here we go. The Utopia overseers hope you profit from this generous selection of blueprints. Your journey of improvement awaits. So let's have a look. Exocraft technology. So yeah, just like you would if you was up on the anomaly. You can pick whatever you want. You can buy it. You can then collect the bits. You can craft it. And you can move on. But for the purposes of this, all we need to do is access that menu. And then that's the next one done. So I've only got 2 badges left now. And they're to do with water. So we're going to have to scan. Oh, no, my apologies. We've got more than that left, haven't we? Let me just pop this on. I've got nowhere to put it. Oh, I've got nowhere to put it. Right, fair enough. We'll keep hold of it for a minute. We'll just stick that in our starship, give us some more room. And we'll pop that on our pulse splitter. That's going to come in handy because we're going to be taking on the worms in a bit. Oh, I hope we can do that. I hope we can get that. It'd be a shame to miss it, because we are going underwater. Right, so advanced mechanics, collect reward. So we get the Nautilon. I'm not going to use it, but it's there if we want it. Exocraft boost upgrade, repair kit ×5. So we're currently at a place where we can't actually do anything with these. So we could use the Exocraft one if we wanted to, but I'll have to get my Exocraft out to do that. Right, so let's have a look what we got left to do. I do believe we've got to scan some plant life as well while we're here. 8 plant life, pearls of wisdom. Cool. Right, so let's do the plant life. Get as much of it done as we can anyway. Again, this is going to bring you units, and with all the upgrades that you've been getting, if you notice, You're getting paid a lot more now. So again, just go along, find as many different plant life as you can until we hit 8. And then when we hit 8, we're done. So I'm going to jog around, I'm going to look for that. Don't forget you can actually head towards water when you're doing this, because... Oh, is that one? Yeah, that's plant life. Because there is plant life underwater, so don't worry too much if you can't find it all on land. I think we've done about 5 there, haven't we? Let's have a look. Let's get that badge on the go. And let's see how many we've done. So yeah, we've done 5. And we need to discover some plant life. So let's jump in our ship and let's have a low orbit fly. Let's find some water. And then let's do the last 3. So we should be able to find 3 things underwater for plant life. We should be able to find the animals. And then we just need to go find some clams, get some pearls. Like you can see here, I'm leaving my base computer, but I'm deleting my base. Get all that lovely carbon back. And let's take you with us. I've been collecting these as well. While you're here, if you want to, that waypoint will give you coordinates for a distressed ship, I think it will. But we're not interested in that. We're interested in fishing, looks like. And we're interested in finding some water. So let's jump in the ship and let's go do that. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take off. And I'm just going to get myself into a nice sort of... There we go. Oh, there we go. There's loads. Look, where should we go? Is that ocean over there? Let's go have a look over there. Large body of water. In fact, let's do this one here. That looks big enough, doesn't it? So there's a storm at the moment. I'm just going to sit on the shore in my ship. And I'm going to wait the storm out. And then as soon as the storm stopped, we're going to go in there. We're going to see what little fishes there are. You can see all the plant life that's in there. We're going to get that. And hopefully, we're going to find some clams in there. And then that's going to be this planet done. Nice and easy. Move on to the next one, which is where all your Titan babies are. All your worms. That's your fighting planet. This is like last of the chilled planets. Even though a sentinel tried to take me out the minute I got here. So yeah, I'm going to sit near this body of water. I'm going to be really boring for a couple of minutes. I'm going to wait for this horrendous storm to finish. And then let's go for a dive, guys. Right, the storm has stopped. I had to do a little bit of a run away from a couple of sentinels over there that were... as soon as you land your ship, that's it. The sentinels want to know about it. But we're just in time for dawn, look. So we're going to head off. Oh, hello. Scan those while we're at it. They'll give us some loads of units, especially now that we've got our... come on. Come on. There are bugger flying animals. There we go, we got it. Yeah, look at that. 37,000 just for scanning that. So as you can see, under here, we're going to find everything that we're looking for. So, plant life. 1, 2... one more to scan, and then that's all the plant life done. You watch me struggle to find another plant life now. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. There we go. So that's all the plant life for the planet scanned, and as you can see, there's loads of fish about, so we're not going to really struggle to do that. We'll scan these fish. We need 3 aquatic creatures, and then we're done. Oh, hello, you're there, I can see you. Come here. But one thing we're looking for while we're under here as well is we're looking for clams. See if we've got any clams. Because that's what we're going to need, clams. Might have to do a couple of these just to find what we're looking for. But yeah, you're looking for albion pearls. You'll see them. They're in clams. You can see them on your scanner when they come up. If you can, find the biggest body of water that you can find, because it's more than likely that's where your best opportunities are. What have we got over here? Crystallized sulfite, a submerged relic. Doesn't look like we've got any clams in here, does it? We might have to find a better one. Oh, hello, there's one. Armoured clam. let's go. Let's just get some more, because I'm actually choking at the moment. let's get some fresh air. It's a bit bigger, this body of water, than I thought it was, so we still might find our third creature yet. And just as I speak, it appears. So there we go, that's the second badge pinged. We're going to go and we're going to get this armoured clam. I think there's 3 of these that you need. So I'll just put your mining beam on. Oh, is that going to be underwater? Oh, it's underground. Right, fair enough. We're going to terrain down to it. Try not to destroy it when you terrain down. Your terrain manipulator will destroy anything that it touches. So let's just see where this underwater cave goes. Oh. That's well dodgy. Right, here we go. Armoured clams. Oh, lovely. There we go. 3 of them. So, we want mining beam. We've got to be quick about this. They're going to open. You got to be quick because they're going to shut on you again. So, oh, yeah. See what I mean? They attack you. They do a little bit of damage, but it will shut again that before I get to it. Yeah. I'm not great underwater. There we go. Pearls of Wisdom. So let's see if we can remember where the entrance was. Can we get back out again? Or are we just going to end up... Yeah, we can. Hey, there we go. Expedition number 9 is done. We can leave this planet if we want to. Let's just find our ship. Where did we park our ship? It's close by, wasn't it? And I've lost it. But yeah, there's Expedition 9. There's the ship. I do like underwater. I have thought about it for a while. I really think Hello Games could do with improving underwater. Like putting more in it. Like, I don't know, maybe creating a couple of new base things that are under there, new monuments. It'd be good to see sunken cities. It'd be really good to have maybe more missions that are based underwater. Because I feel out of the entire game, the underwater element, although Abyss did do quite a bit for it, I feel the underwater element is a largely unexplored part of the game. I have to admit, when I find a good chunk of water, I do like to get the submarine out and go for a run around, because as much as this game randomly generates, procedurally generates, as much as this game is always amazing no matter what planet you land on, I always feel like there is still something so alien about underwater, and there is something so mysterious about it, and I feel like it's a part of the game that not a lot of people spend time on. It's really interesting. I'd love to see some maybe bigger predators in the water. It'd be really cool to see some sentinels maybe that have been designed to go underwater. That'd be awesome. But yeah, just if you're listening, Hello Games, which I doubt you are, give us something to do underwater. Make some story-based missions, more story-based missions to go underwater. Make some, I don't know, just some missions to go underwater. Put some new buildings in, some new locations. Oh, for God's sake, bloody sentinels. Yeah, so we've completed phase 9. I'm just going to lose these sentinels, head back to the ship, and then we're going to ping those badges. I suppose one good thing about not having sentinels is you can do this, isn't it? And hide from them. Right, I'm just gonna cower like a tiny little fish and hide from these sentinels, and I'll see you back at the ship. Right, so we ran away, we've done it. We're gonna get into the safety of our ship. It's the thing about heavy sentinel planets, landing on the surface makes them find you. They come looking for you. So there we go. All those badges we pinged in the space of, what, 5 minutes? So we got an ion battery. We got some cytophosphate and some curly coral plans for that one. We've got a new building part, look, curly coral. And some cytophosphate to build it with for those that want to. Pearls of Wisdom. We got the osmotic generator, the high-powered sonar, and the Tethys beam. We've also unlocked the marine shelter, cable pod, and we got some oxygen, which is quite handy actually. We'll take that. And we've got unlocked the Nautilon as well. And then floral magenta. Storage container plans, supreme scanning system upgrade. That's something that's very handy. That'll extend the range of our scanner. That'll extend the power of our scanner as well, so we'll just fit that. We'll pop that on. The scanner's looking pretty beefy. It means as well you'll get more units every time you scan things, which means you're going to make more money for your scanning, which just makes your life a lot easier along the way. And there we go. That's phase 3, guys. Nice and easy phase, that, to be honest. A lot of the phases are going to follow suit from now on. The first couple of missions, you're going to be finding the outpost. You're going to be grabbing your construction plans, you're going to be finding your zone, building your base, and then you're going to be unlocking one of the terminals. And then you're going to have a few bits to do on that. So let's just unlock phase 3. Phase 3 will give you the fearsome visor customization. I don't know how I feel about the fearsome visor. It's alright, I suppose. It's the first time in a long time where I've actually not put it on my character. I've got a really cool look for my character at the moment using the HUD that we got for the Outlaws missions and stuff, and I've got quite a vibe going on with him. And I put that on and he just looked like a kind of bargain basement version of Darth Vader, which it just didn't suit it. I suppose there's going to be those out there that like it, but for me, no. I was more interested in the ship for this one, and that little holographic dude that you get for your bases now. That's going to be cool. So yeah, there we go. First 3 phases done. Most of the work's in phase 1. Don't forget to do what we did in the second video. Phase 3, again, you can collect fauna and you can collect pearls of wisdom on the first planet if you want to and get it out of the way. Speed this up even more. Keep your footfall low on the planets where it's going to start getting a bit hairy. But we've got phase 4 to come next. Again, like I say, the first 4 in phase 4 and phase 5 are exactly the same. You're going to have to arrive, collect your instructions, build a base, acquire an upgrade from one of these stations. But on this next video, we are going to be going down to a bit of a dodgy planet because we're going to have to prepare some syrupy viscera, which means we're going to have to collect sort of like horrific ingredients from some dodgy aliens and stuff. So we're going to have to be doing some fighting. So good job we got that pulse splitter. And there we go, look, we're going to have to do a bit of a cleanse. We're going to have to clean the planet up because that's what Utopia is asking us to do. And the biggest thing, we're going to have to collect some hungering tendrils, which means we're going to have to take on some worm babies. We're going to have to find a nest of giant worm babies and we're going to have to fight them, which is massive because every time you fight them, loads of aliens pop out of the ground. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath next episode. There's no avoiding it. It's happening. We are finally going to have to get involved. But for now, that's phase 3. We'll leave it there. If you can get yourselves to a place where the majority of your stuff that you've collected is looking like this, make sure you've got a few craftable components. I might have gone over the top with this. I'm not going to lie. I probably have gone over the top with this. I don't need as much as this. You can sell your living pearls, get yourself 14,000 units you'll get for that, and yeah, that's how you should be looking, guys. Get a few of them in. Like I say, you don't need that cable pod, you can get rid of that. It's like with the salvage data, you can sell this if you want to. If you continue in the game afterwards, which I doubt majority of you will be, if you continue in the game afterwards, keep it. They're useful in the game. But if not, all this kind of stuff, the gold and all this, the glass, it's unnecessary. You don't need it, and it's all units. And if you can collect as many units as you can, every opportunity you get, and don't forget there's a space station up here as well. It is abandoned, the space station, but it does have a trade port on it, and you can zip up and you can fill your boots with units, and you're going to be able to buy ferrite and bits and bobs like that, which is going to aid you. Stop you having to mine, basically, because you've just seen from what this planet's like. I spent 10 minutes on this planet's surface and I had to leg it from sentinels at least 3 times. So hopefully we'll get a couple of exosuit upgrades soon, so we can use some of these. I'd like to put the underwater protection module on. It would have been useful that in this instance. I would have been able to stay down longer, but never mind. There we are. Phase 3 completed. Phase 4 next. We'll end the video there. Looks like the bug fixes have done their job. We're back on form, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much. Sorry it's taken so long, but yeah, We're going to get through it. We're going to get to the end of this. We can do it. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.
Thank you very much for watching the video, everybody. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider giving the channel a like and a subscribe. Hit the bell notification as well to keep up to date with everything that we're doing. We really appreciate those likes and subscribe, guys. They keep us going. Thank you so much. We just want to take a second to say thank you to our Creative Club members and also our Creative Club graduates that you can see on the screen now. You guys are rock and rollers. Thank you so much. If you want to join the membership, hit the button below, come over and join the members club with us. Every single member will get a free Adventures of Murray comic and all sorts of other little bits and bobs that we throw in there as well, so it's really worth it, guys. But if you want to support the channel, like it, subscribe it, don't skip the ads. You're really helping us out. We appreciate every single last one of you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. So for now, take care, guys. We'll see you soon.